We can switch it back. I can just erase the test. But just for now, I would like to work a little bit with this, because that is also the thing what we did with the Sky hearing aids. Yeah. Let's just assume you never heard what it sounded before. Can you still hear my voice, or when you're hearing my voice, do you still hear any vibrations, or when you're talking?
I don't know. I'm still talking.
Yeah, so you can talk and then do loud, long.
Or do that, whatever you can do that and check.
I'm not singing.
You don't have to. It's enough if you're talking.
Yeah, just the long ah, e, oo, shh. No vibration. That's
No,
good.
That is a good sign.
That's very good sign.
Wait, let me. So that you're not detecting the changes that fast. The automatic program, which is on your hearing aids, I'm switching it so that it will just change very slowly. Normally they're taking like less than half a second to change, and now it will be around 2 or 3 seconds. So it will just slowly adjust. That should be then also better for you. Which means it's not a problem, but so just if you're now, for example, running through a city, and for less than 2 seconds there's a big noise like a car which is standing beside you, your hearing aids won't change. So also in this small amount of time, the background suppression, it won't work.
Wonderful.
There'll be a delay. So there is a delay.
It will be delay. So you have to, if you're now, of course, standing like 3 or 4 seconds beside that car, it will change it. So it will adjust so that the voices of your parents, for example, would be more clear. But it will take now a lot longer. It's not a lot. 4 seconds is still just 4 seconds. But for a machine, which is normally working so fast, it's a lot of time.
Okay.
No, I'll explain to you. So if you're standing next to a car, right, and the car is running, you're standing next to a car and the car is running, and it's making noise. The hearing aid detects it and immediately detects that sound.
And it suppresses it, right?
You mean go down?
Yeah, it goes down, suppresses
Now it will take, to change the program of suppression, it will wait for 3 to 4 seconds. Okay, and then it will. So maybe if the car is just passing by, it will just ignore it, because the car will just pass. Otherwise, what happened, as soon as the car passed, it detected, and
it just flicked like very quickly.
And the car goes and again it switches. Then you get that irritation of up and down.
My voice will go up and down very quickly. So now if it is for about say 4 or 5 seconds, the car has just gone, which is the case on the road, there won't be any sound suppression. You will still continue to hear my voice on the road.
But if you see a lot of cars going one by one, then after 4 seconds, it will switch to suppress that sound. Right? So if you're standing in a crowded area, then after 4 seconds, it will start the program of suppressing the sound. Okay?
Regarding the sound suppression, on the Skies, it was as switched off as I can switch it off. I now put it on like 4, which means you have 20 different stages. Usually they're saying option 7 is the most adjustable one. So that's the most people can say 7 is nice. So we switched it completely off. If you're saying that was too much, I would change it to 4. So you have still a slight suppression. I think it's around 4 to 10 decibels, which is lower. I think they're not exactly really accurate with their numbers. They're just saying it is lower. So you have a very slow change to the suppression and a very slight suppression. It is still there, but not as strong as it could be.
You are understanding everything what Mr. Mangala is saying?
No. You can ask me if you're not.
If you keep nodding your head, he thinks he understands.
Yeah.
I'm trying to understand.
Okay, I will explain to you. So
It's a little soft.
Okay.
There's something soft in there,
Hmm.
which I want it louder.
Okay, on the right side, left side, or both sides?
I have no idea. I don't really focus on the left side mostly.
Okay, okay.
I don't really know
That
how the
shouldn't
left
be
side
that
is.
shouldn't be a problem. Wait.
And speak a little higher tone, because when you say
You're
it, that
speaking
also
up, yeah, you should speak from there.
louder, sharper.
ऐसा लगता है कि वो ज़्यादा
How is it now? When I'm talking, I'm now purposely talking a little bit lower because yesterday I had a customer. He was hearing like you, but he wasn't ready to use his hearing aids, and from that I have a little bit of a sore throat. So I'm talking a little bit lower. But is it better now on the right side, or is it still too soft for you?
How would you like? Would you like it louder? Would you like it softer?
Or it's just absolutely the same.
The same wouldn't be bad.
I'm so confused with what I'm hearing, but I don't know.
Just close your eyes and try to focus on your listening, and just keep talking, and just close your eyes and focus on it, how the clarity of your sound is, whether you're
I
able
think maybe we should go back to the original, like before we increase the volume.
Before we increase the volume, okay.
Let me see which one I need to.
And 2. How is it now?
Now you should again close your eyes and focus on your listening. Try to see what kind of sounds are coming, any vibrations are there, whether there is some background sound, you can feel your breath, and then
It is good. I think it's the I don't know. I don't know.
Try it.
just imitate.
No,
Best
there's
is
something that is very soft, and then I don't know what it is.
In
And even when he changed it, there
okay,
was
it
just something
was still soft. Is it when I'm talking, when your parents are talking, or when you are talking, or in all of those 4?
The speaking was fine, but I don't know.
is there some sound?
No, I can just feel like silence somewhere. I just don't know.
Yeah, so can you imitate that sound?
Wait.
So in that also, was there that hollow sound was there?
Like,
I'm
the
switching your
original
hearing
setting,
aids.
There was silence that time before we changed anything.
Hmm.
When
Okay.
I came back, I think that was better.
Okay, I will switch your hearing aids off. Wait. Also ich speichere das erst gar nicht, weil ich jetzt hier alles gemacht habe, weil das hat ja eh nichts gebracht. So. And wait.
If I can remember, it kind of sounds like my when I was a little kid. That hearing aid, remember, it was quite soft.
You won't remember
Well, I just
that.
had a feeling it sounded
Okay,
like
fine.
Okay, doesn't matter. Now you just focus on what you're hearing. So if you're hearing an echo is
echo. That is
Hollow
even-
is
Then another thing to improve there is that when there's any banging sound, there's an echo in the back.
which means
Yeah, that he said vibration. That he'll correct.
that is
not a big
That's
problem.
not a problem.
but in this one, if you focus on the sharpness. Okay, I'm just telling you lip
No,
read
no,
now.
she can't hear you right now.
Okay. So now think whether that hollow sound is there, like when you're blowing through a pipe or you're standing in an empty room, or there is an echo which is or there is any
I
vibrations.
don't think there's a whole thing anymore.
Yeah, that's a good
I
thing.
think.
It's
It's not a
sharper.
must to find a problem.
Yeah,
If you're-
yeah. If you don't have it,
yeah, if you're saying
Yeah, I don't
it's
think it's there right
you
now.
would
No
like to go out
vibration?
again and try once.
Now, okay, let's go rule out one by one. No hollow sound, no echo,
Echo. No,
sharpness is fine. My voice is sounding sharp enough.
yeah,
Is it loud enough?
It's loud enough.
I want it a bit louder. Is this on?
yeah, it's on.
Yeah, I want a little.
Little louder.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Just a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
How is it right now?
okay, loudness, and there is sharpness, hollow, echo.
High frequency is a little bit loud. Because I mean, there's something in there which kind of makes me dizzy. That part that we.
The higher frequencies.
That is, yeah, so that higher frequency comes down a bit then.
Wait.
And so we count it on our
Like
fingers.
if the low frequency and the high frequency could be the same.
But then you would feel the vibration again.
Oh.
Because that was also in your old Maida. You had way more gain in the higher frequencies, a little bit in the middle frequencies, which is for the language important, and very less till none in the lower frequencies. Yeah, because it was from the type of hearing aid, you couldn't do it otherwise to that in that time. No, whatever company
It compressed the whole
Yeah.
thing and sent it. That was that.
so no, because everybody till just a few years ago said the normal hearing loss is in the higher frequencies, so we have to build a hearing aid which can mainly give the gain in the higher areas and just a little bit in the lower ones. Yeah. Is it right now, is it better?
Yeah, the hollow sound is better.
Hollow sound is better, no vibrations, loudness is fine, echo is not there.
Loudness is okay for me. Not like I love it. But
Do you need
okay.
more or less?
More.
More. If you don't mind, we could make it so I would like to keep that as a medium setting, and you can adjust as you want, because if I'm now making it louder, then even if I'm now taking some frequencies, some other frequencies left and right of it will also gain, and that is not really something you would like, because then you will also gain a little bit more volume in the higher frequencies.
So she can adjust the volume with the app.
With the app, or like she.
Yeah.
So
let's
that-
save
I forgot
this.
about that.
So
Prashant
that,
is
yeah,
saying-
so that, and when you are at home and you don't need a loud sound, so you kind of keep it where you are.
Then this would be okay.
No?
Yeah.
I think mostly I will be increasing it by my hearing aid, but
So let's do one thing. Let's just keep the setting as it is. Let's go out. Let's talk, and then you try playing with your hearing aid.
A little bit more quiet. That is what I told the last time.
yeah.
Because that is much more finer. It is giving more. It can make more of a sound than the Naidas. The
Okay.
Naidas was working mainly with volume, and those are now more like, okay, we don't need that much volume. If we can take the same sound and filter it through different frequencies. And so if you're getting used to it, that would be a good thing, because if I'm now adjusting and putting on more gain so that it is louder, we will get automatically to a point where you have either the vibration or the very strong sharpness in the higher frequencies, and both are results I don't really want for you. Yeah.
Yeah, because it will hit your brain, that will make you
Then get
dizzy.
dizzy and
That is
And-
not really
you'll get tired.
my goal if I'm
Yeah.
adjusting hearing aids. Okay, I can save it.
And then of course you will have the Roger pen. So in case you are in a classroom situation, so where you're not going to hear very well because of the classroom situation, then the teacher has it. But so that will be like a help instead of
Are we gonna have like a mic?
yeah.
You can take it. We have told that we will make a small break, like in 10-15 minutes.
Yeah.
Then you can take it with you
Okay.
and use it. I will show it to you how it works. It's pretty simple. You're switching it on and you're talking. No, but I will just show it to you. I spoke with Miss Zellhorst. If we are talking about a device which is really just for the school, not for your private time, then a touch screen mic would be way better, because a Roger Pen was the first device for adults when you couldn't, for example, accept a call via your hearing aids. No? So you could press on it, you could put it between your hearing aid and your hearing aid and your phone, and you had to like the connection through the pen. Now it is like a microphone, but a touch screen mic would be a lot easier because you don't need any special area where to put it. You can just hang it around your neck like a chain. You can put it also under your clothes and you are still getting a very good reception.
Okay.
And you are also there switching automatically directly to your hearing aids, but the connection and the quality of sound would be a little bit better.
Fine.
No?
Absolutely.
But I just want to give it to you so that you can learn how it sounds, because then we could also change some in those streaming settings. No? Because if you're saying that is good, because it's as soon as you're going on the streets and you have a background sound and somebody's talking in it, after 2 or 3 words, it will switch just in the streaming option. And you're getting, wherever you're sitting, for example in a classroom, you can hear the voice of the teacher louder than the rest, because then it will automatically reduce the background noise. If you want it or not, that doesn't matter at that moment, because you're then in the streaming option for the touchscreen mic or for the Roger pen.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So what is a touch screen? What does it look like?
Touchscreen mic. That is now just plastic, but the size is exactly the same. Like the word suggests, it is a touch screen.
Okay.
I already played the code of 2 Roger X. That is that are those little pieces. I played it on the Naidas. If you are saying I want to stay with the skies, we can still switch it to the skies. You're connecting it. And when you're switching it on, you can put here like a belt, so you can put it around your neck. Then you're just putting it here, and as long as I'm talking, whatever happens in a loud environment.
Can you hear me now?
You have to go.
No, it cannot
Can
be.
you hear me now?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, ein Wort mit
Schnee.
Schnee.
hatte ich schon.
Okay. Shim.
Shimmed.
Zimt.
Simmed.
Yeah.
The S and the H, the S and the sh, it sounds the same basically.
It-
I'm just able to make it
I know.
between.
Yeah, it is.
So the sound recover doesn't make a difference whether you have it or you don't have it.
Make it
Yeah.
up my brain.
Otherwise
But
it's-
then it is not a bad thing if it is still in the
Yes.
background working. Just,
Just
I mean, on the
type which one.
Don't look at my face, okay? Come on, go on.
Oh, I didn't know you would continue.
So there's a lot of guesswork also.
Schnee.
Schnee,
Ice.
Eins,
Wörter mit Sch ist gar nicht-
Sahne.
Hm?
Sahne.
Salome,
Sahne. But my German was
Salome,
very.
That's-
Schuh.
assumed,
No. Wait, 1 second. Zu.
assumed,
Zug.
Zug,
दांत बोलो दांत
Dat.
Bad,
नहीं जर्मन में दांत बोलो.
Okay. Okay.
use
Zähne.
baby German, use
Yeah.
baby German.
Okay. Zähne.
CNA.
So it's okay.
sounds like- yeah, it's fine.
It's fine.
Yes.
Okay. Is it way more, way quieter than what you expect, or was it in a good volume,
It's perfect.
as you would expect it?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
just like
It's
that.
not irritating. It's not irritating.
Hmm?
That's not irritating.
Yeah, if you keep doing it, then
It will probably become.
where the volume was going up and down just by itself.
Whose volume? My voice or was
No,
it?
the hearing aid volume?
like the master game.
Like automatically when as if you're
Yeah.
programming from outside. It's like that. It's going up and down. I don't know.
Okay.
Speaking long time ago, the like right now the volume is going up and down.
Yeah, because I'm changing different settings.
But that's good. You're noticing that. I'm very
I cannot
Um,
change the settings otherwise.
What was I saying? Yeah, when we were speaking, you were very distant. Like
When?
you were very distant. Your volume was very distant.
When?
The first time I wore it, when we came back. The
Today.
next day, you were in the office. You called me. My hearing aid was already connected. You were very distant.
That must be because I speak on the. That is because I was speaking on the speaker phone.
Yeah, okay then.
I most of the time I speak from my speaker phone. My phone is on my table. I don't put it to my ear.
When you're in the office.
Yeah.
So other people can hear a conversation.
No, I don't have anyone in my office. I'm alone.
So that makes it easy.
Right now, my hearing is very soft, so I cannot.